The Festival of Yay brought several new variants alongside the main focus of, Harry-net, but, you know, we're here to talk about those variants instead of Harry-net, and we're starting off with cranchee, specifically rare cranchee. Why did I start with rare cranchee? This is such an out there design, like, I have no words. It's very squid-like. Something about it reminds me of like a frilly maid, and I don't honestly like it that much, I'm not gonna lie. It just isn't very aesthetically pleasing to me. The color palette's good, but I don't know, I don't like the shape of it. Any of its shapes. It's got a lot of weird shapes that I don't like any of them. It's shaped weird. No thank you. Epic Strombonin, on the other hand, has no weird shapes, and I quite like it. They've been really popping off with these epic mythicals. The first two are already very solid, but they've just been getting better and better. I think this one is my favorite. It's a little hard to tell. None of them, like, stick with me so intensely that, like, I can declare them my favorite, but they're all very good designs, and this is no exception. The cherry on top is the giant wraparound horn. That's just so aesthetically pleasing. Reminds me of the goat horns from Minecraft. It's such a good design! Next we have Rare Bulbo, who I actually really like as well. It's obviously very gross looking, but like, that's the point. It's meant to be very gross looking, and I think it pulls that off very effectively. I like how different its head shape is in comparison to the common one, and it has very different shapeage, I guess I would say, compared to the common one, which I think actually was pulled off well, unlike Rare Cranchee, which the shapes are just weird and don't look right. I also just, like, really like the touch that it does. It looks like it should have 4 eyes, but one of the eyes is another, like, zit, or whatever you'd call this. It's cool. And lastly, but by far not least, in fact, the best drop from this wave, by far, even better than Harry-net in my opinion, is Rare Drummitary. You can probably tell, if it wasn't obvious by the background music that's playing, that I'm a huge fan of this monster. In fact, Drummitary was my favorite monster until Vention came out. And like, it's a close second. Like, it's not like that far below Vention. This monster on its own was already so freaking sick. And then they go and give it a castle aesthetic for its rare. This is such a good design! Mossy cobble and like the whole stone brick look is so sick! And then the wooden like mechanical parts and the fact that it's got like green glowing inside of its mouth too, and just like one of my favorite blocks in Minecraft, I know this is out there, but is mossy stone bricks, and this just has that same aesthetic, and my god, it's amazing! Such a good variant! But what do you guys think of all the content released for Festival of Yay? Let me know in the comments down below.